Book 28, The Curious Instant of the Dog in the Nighttime, published 2003, written by Mark Haddon. This story is a fascinating story about a young lad called Christopher, who is on the autistic spectrum, probably at the Asperger's level. And when it was first published, it became a bestseller, sold out in 35 different countries, and it sold 2.6 million already in the UK. Although the actual writer is no expert in autism, he actually gives an understanding of autism that I've never come across in any novel that I've ever read. So for me, it's a great book. The plot revolves around a young lad called Christopher, who's 15 years old, who discovers his neighbour's poodle has been killed next door with a fork actually put through his body, and sees him on the front lawn and decides to try to discover who killed the dog, and that's what the story is basically about. Characters include, of course, Christopher, who is again on the Asperger's spectrum. Is very good at maths, someone who actually is caught up in extremes, lots of likes and dislikes the colour yellow. He very much likes logic and order, and he likes murder, and his favourite detective is Sherlock Holmes, and loves puzzles and finds the idea of discovering who killed the dog irresistible. His dad is a single dad, and not perfect by any means, but loves his son to bits, and runs his own business as a boiler repair man. His mum, Judy, is not on the scene, and we discover a little bit about her later. His next door neighbour is Mrs. Shears, and who became close to the family after his so-called mum's death, and often cooked meals for them. The themes include the problem of such things as independence, how a child like Christopher discovers independence, particularly when he's a very needy lad, has his own particular problems and finds it difficult making sense of the world. And I think what I find very helpful is being able to distinguish between the different world views that someone with who is on the autistic spectrum has with someone who is less on the autistic spectrum, or normal, should I say. And it's very clear that life to someone who is on the autistic spectrum is very disorderly, and it's very messy. And this book I just found a fantastic introduction to this area of autism, particularly in terms of understanding children with special needs. We saw the play in 2000, and it was just amazing. And while this book was written in 2003, I believe it's a classic, and it'd be very helpful to anybody who has children with special needs or relates with children with special needs. So, thank you.